Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Kraken Packs video. I'm your host, Mr. Rivers. We got another Ixalan Prerelease Kit right here. We're going to check it out. Anxiously awaiting the product to be released. Would be great. I would love to get my hands on my boxes that I ordered and get to open that and show it off to you guys. I'm super stoked about this set. It seems really fun to play. We got a red die this time. Last time we got a white die. This time we got a red die. That's alright. And again, nothing special in the box. Kind of a bit of a disappointment there. No flip card as our promo, unfortunately. And let's get right into these bad boys. Let's get right into these bad boys. Okay, Stormfleet Arsonist. Emissary of Sunrise, River Sneak, and our first rare, a Dragon Skull Summit. There you go. Nice little buddy land for red-black. Little plant token. So far we're looking good for fixing for this pre-release kit. I mean, having any kind of fixing, like a dual land, is always good to have in your pre-release kits. Siren Storm Tamer. Snapping Sailback, Raging Swordtooth, and ooh, we got a mythic, Axis of Mortality. So double white 4. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may have 2 target players exchange life totals. That card seems weird and maybe not the best. I mean, if your opponent is beating the pulp out of you and you like, I play this. And they're like, I swing at you, and you're like, I take it, I'm at 2. Can you kill me? No? My turn. You're at 2. I mean, that seems like an okay play, I guess, but like, I think the chances of that actually happening in Limited are not great. I feel like that card would be fun in Commander. Mainly because it's a multiplayer format. Siren Storm Tamer, again. Another 1/1. Hey, so vehicles are back. There you go. It's a 4/6 Vigilance with Crew 2. Seems not bad. Obviously, a 5 mana cost vehicle is pretty high. But still, not horrible. Deathless Ancient. Nice. This is a decent card for the vampire decks. And our rare is a Sword Point Diplomacy. 3 mana sorcery, black and 2 colorless. Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. For each of those cards, put that card into your hand unless any opponent pays 3 life. Then exile the rest. Seems good in Limited because essentially you do. It's like, let me draw 3, or you take 9. Essentially, seems pretty okay. And even if they're like, you can have the lands but get rid of the others, they still take damage then. So like, say you get only 1 land in the top 3 cards. They're taking 6 from 3 mana. 6 point lava, like, you know, 6 point sorcery, or 6 point hit to their face for 3 mana seems pretty good. A 1/1 with first strike with raid that says Rigging Runner enters battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it if you attacked with a creature this turn. Interesting that he's a 1/1. Because, like, you wouldn't want to play him on turn 1, since you need him to trigger. You want to trigger his raid, most likely. Verdant Rebirth, 2 mana instant. Until end of turn, target creature gains. When this creature dies, return it to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Interesting. It's an interesting little trick. Air Elemental. And our rare is a Rampaging Ferocidon. Yeah. 3 mana 3/3 with Menace. Players can't gain life. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, Rampaging Ferocidon deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Huh. Interesting. So it does damage even to you. That's a really cool looking swamp. Whoa. Man, that art is nice. Having that in foil would be pretty sweet, probably. We got a treasure token in that pack as well. So this is pre-release kit number 2 for us, and we've only hit 1 mythic out of the 2 of them. Now, the other one did have 2 foils in it, though, which was pretty good. Inspiring Cleric, Merfolk Branchwalker, Charging Monstrosaur. And our rare? Hey, another white rare. Tocatili Honor Guard? Tocatli. I don't know. Tocatli. That's what I'm going to go with. Honor Guard. A 1/3 for 2. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Interesting. And we did get a foil here. Talking about foils, there's your first foil from this one, and it's a Skyblade of the Legion, 1/3 flyer for 2. And we got a dinosaur token, 3/3 trample token. Seems pretty good. Who doesn't like making 3/3 dinosaurs that trample? I think the answer is no one. Alright. Can we see another flip card? That'd be cool. Elaborate Fire Cannon. Seeker's Squire. Bellowing Aegisaur. Or Aegisaur. I don't know how you pronounce that one. But this one is another one with Enrage. So it gets a 1/1 counter on it. Wait. Is dealt damage. Put a 1/1 counter on each other creature. Whoa. Man, he charges up all your other dinos. That's kind of cool. Oh, snap! We got a Vraska. There you go. Friggin' Vraska. Create a 2. So 6 mana, 6 loyalty. Seems alright. +2 is create a 2/2 black pirate token with menace. That seems pretty good. -3 is destroy target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Create a colorless treasure token. Wow. So -3 is kill a thing. You can't kill planeswalkers, but you can kill an artifact, a creature, or an enchantment. So basically planeswalkers, and that's about it. And you get a mana? You get an artifact out of it? So -3 gives you 2 upsides. Seems pretty good. And then -10 is target player's life total becomes 1. I don't think that that's ever going to be a thing that anyone's ever going to use, to be honest, because her -3 ability, I think, is just too strong for anyone to even bother trying to get to the -10, to be honest. But that's pretty sweet, though. And we got another treasure token. And what's our... Ooh, man. Foil Vraska in here? How cool would that be? Fleet Swallower as our foil promo. Whenever Fleet Swallower attacks, target player puts the top half of his or her library rounded up into his... Oh, Jeebus. Holy moly. That is a card. That is a card and a half. What would we play here? Oof, man, I don't know. That's tough. Because that seems good. Seekers. It explores. That doesn't seem terrible. That doesn't seem great. That seems good for red. That seems okay for green. That seems kind of mediocre. I mean, he's fine. He's a 3/2 for 3, which is fine. This seems fine for blue. This seems like a cool trick. I think it'll get somebody. This card seems fine for red, but it doesn't seem great. This is very good for black. This is good for any color. Counter target spell or ability that targets you or a creature you control. This seems very good. This guy seems fine for green and red. This guy seems good for green. This is good for blue. River Sneak can't be blocked whenever another merfolk enters the battlefield. That seems fine for blue if you're playing merfolk, but I don't think we are. Emissary of the Sunrise is a 2/1 with first strike for 3. When it enters, it explores. It seems fine for white. 4/4 for 5 in red with raid that says whenever this enters the battlefield, if you attack the creature this turn, opponent sacrifices a permanent. That seems pretty good for a red aggro deck. So that being said, I mean, our black uncommons seem fine. Our green uncommons seem fine. The white uncommons seem alright, I guess. Not crazy. The Bellowing Aegisaur is pretty sweet. But I don't think that you'd play white for these. And I don't think you're going to play the Axis of Mortality in Limited. I honestly don't think you will. This card seems fine, but also I don't know if it's something that you care about in Limited. Maybe it is. Maybe there's a lot of um, uh, entering the battlefield causing triggers. I haven't seen. I guess raid, right? So it's like creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. So like this isn't entering the battlefield triggering raid. Is that what this means? I think that's what that means. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I would appreciate it. But I think you want to try and play Vraska because she just seems too good not to play her. So maybe you go green, black, red, right? Because you have the Dragon Skull Summit for some fixing. And I would assume in green you probably have a lot of ways to fix mana. What did you said? Green, black, red, right? So, like, I think you have more than enough playables. In those three colors. It looks that way. I think that's the case. And I mean, the Bellowing Aegiosaur seems very good in Limited. Just because it basically pumps up your entire team if you ever do any damage to it, which seems really broken. But like, I don't think you're gonna play white just because of that card. We have a lot of stuff in these colors. The Raptors seem fine. Duress is fine. Commune with Dinosaurs. Probably not something you're gonna play, but maybe. This guy seems fine for a filler. Gets +1/+1. Yeah, that seems like a fine trick. Contract Killing. Yeah, so the other thing too, right, is that you can really go with the three colors if you're making a lot of treasure. So I think you would run green, black, and splash red for the things you want. So like the Rampaging Ferocidon and maybe some of these other red cards. Like maybe not this guy, or maybe not the 1/1 for one, but maybe you run these two because they're decent top ends for red, and they only take one red, right? And then it also allows you to run like the Raging Sawtooth. Yeah, I think that's probably what I would do. I'd probably go green, black, run Vraska, run the uncommons from green and black, and splash the good red uncommons into good red cards from the common section. I think that's what I would do. Anyway, let me know what you think down below in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good pre-release if you did. Hope you're looking forward to the sweet, sweet release of Ixalan coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.